All right, good morning, guys. This is our final review, number 5. Last test, not final, but last test that we're going to take. So review number 5. This is going to be the only video for today. For this week, I mean, not, it obviously is for today, but for this week as well. And again, we'll make Friday another makeup day. And then we'll go a couple days next week and then take the final at the end of the week. All right, or the final test. All right, so our midpoint, you just add the two up. So 201 plus 300 divided by 2. Just find the middle, so 250.5. If you did 250, I'm fine with that. This one's going to be 350.5. Again, if you did 350, I'm also fine with that. 450.5, 550.5, 650.5, and 750.5. All right. Relative frequency, I know this is on some of your Google Forms. It's probably going to be on your Google Form again today. First, you have to find your cumulative frequency. So I do start here, I get 21. Add the next one to it, so plus 62 is 83. Add 70 to it. Add 114 to it. So let me just not make a mistake. 153 plus 114, 267. All right, add 138, 405, and add 95 will give me 500. So now to do the relative frequency, I'm going to just take my frequency and divide it by 500. So 21 divided by 500, 0.042. 62 divided by 500, 0.124. 70, 0.14. 114, 0.228, 138, 0.276, and then lastly 95.19. All right, and then off of this you could answer all of these questions off of this table. All right? So multiple choice questions, again, like I told you before, go back and look at some of your review stuff and you'll find these multiple choice questions. All right, we'll talk about 12 through 15. So X, they tell me my X value is here, so I have 47. They do not have to be in order, guys. If you want to put it in order, by all means do it, but they don't have to. All right, now if I do X squared, so I do 47 squared, I get 2209, 25 squared. 625, 55 squared, 3025, 31 squared, 961, 44 squared, 1936, and then this column you just subtract in 6, so 41, 19, 49, 25, 38. And now when you do the summation, so the summation of X is you're just adding up these numbers. 47 plus 25 plus 55 plus 31 plus 44 is 202. To get this one is just this answer squared. So 202 squared, 40,804. To get this one, it's just the summation of this. So you just add those up. 2209 plus 625 plus 3025 plus 961 plus 1936. So 8,756. And then this one is just the adding of that. So you can do that on your own. All right. So that's some background on the first 2 pages. The next page is another table just like we did and some more questions you're going to ask. The 40th percentile rank. We did this last week. Okay, make sure you put the numbers in order. 40th percentile would be 40 divided by 100 times by however many numbers I have. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times 10. And that's going to give you whatever term it is. So 40 divided by 100 times, oh sorry, you can't see that, times 10. So it's the 4th term. So now when I put them in order, I have 118, 124, 128, 142, 158, 178. And I really don't have to go, well, you're going to need it for the next part. 180. 200. 240. 280. So the fourth term is 1, 2, 3, 4. So my answer is 142. Percentile rank for 180. I count it's the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th term. 7 out of 10 times by 100%. That's going to be 70th percentile. All right. Again, this is other stuff. Remember frequency, amplitude, period. Period is 2 pi divided by the frequency. You can go through that. All right. Number 26 talks about quadratic regression and the coefficient correlation. So now remember, to do quadratic, you type in x into L1, y into L2 when you're in here. All right, you go to stat test, you're going to do quad regression. All right, this isn't the right answer, but if you're not seeing your R there, you do second 0, go down to diagnostics on, and just hit enter, enter, and then you turn it on. All right, so that's just the quadratic regression on your calculator. This problem, mean, median, mode, that's 1 var stats. You can type this into your L1, this into your L2, and then when you do your 1 var stats, you make sure you put your frequency list as L2, and then it gives you your mean, your median, your mode you can see is 85. All right, and then you can look for your population standard deviation, that's the O looking X. And then your sample standard deviation is SX. Right, when you do one population standard deviation from the mean, you take this answer, the population, add it to the mean, that's the high number, then this answer subtracted from the mean, that's your low number. And when you calculate, you find out how many scores, you find this range, and then you just count up the frequencies. All right, the other side is talking about Poisson distribution. All right, so we're going to do number 29 because I think there might be a little bit of confusion. Okay, so first of all, my lambda is 3. I have an average of 3. Now this one, my x value is going to be exactly 2. So exactly means that it's a PDF. So using my calculator, I do second vars. I go to letter C, PDF, Poisson PDF. My lambda is 3. My x is 2. Enter, enter. And my probability is 0.224. All right, now if you look at most, my lambda is still 3. All right, but now I'm doing a CDF because at most means not equal to. At most means 1. It says at most 1, so it means 1 or less. So my x value is going to be 1, but I'm going to use CDF. Now, if this was a less than, remember you have to subtract from 1 and all that good stuff. So we're going to do second vars, go down to CDF, Poisson CDF this time. Lambda is 3, x is 1, and I get 0.199. All right, and then you got more of the same stuff. Okay, we can look at 31 real quick. It says at least 3 calls. So first of all, the average is 4. This is at least is CDF. So at least 3 calls means 3